Before I started Herbalife, I used to smoke all the time. I used to eat. I was depressed. I would have thoughts like self doubts about myself. I didn't love myself. I wasn't confident. I just wasn't there. I wasn't happy, nothing. And when I met my one of the first sponsor, yeah, supervisor, she brought me into this amazing company, Herbalife. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you the marketing plan. Well, I'm gonna teach you two ways how to earn extra income in Herbalife. Okay. I made this little poster board. Okay. The first way, the first way, okay. The first way is retail, and you will invest a $94 investment. And once you do that, you will receive your international business packet, which includes your 3-day free trial. You can either sell those or you can keep them to yourself. And you'll be starting up as a distributor, which is a 25% profit and discount. And once you start talking to more and more people, 5 to 7 people, you are considered a senior consultant, which is 35% profit and discount. And it keeps getting easier. So you help 7, 10 people change their lives. And that is a qualified producer, which is 42% profit and discount. And last, you killing the game. It's 10 to 20 people you help change your life. This is the place that you need to be at, which is a supervisor. And that unlocks the second way we earn extra income. And this is called wholesale slash aka mailbox money. The reason why we call it mailbox money is because you'll receive a check in the mail on the 15th of every month, which consists of your personal, your preferred members and your distributors production, right? So since you're a supervisor, Herbalife pays off. I'm sorry. Herbalife pays the difference of your downline to match your 50%. So, for an example, I brought Kaylee into the business, and she's going in right now. She's at 35%, which is a senior consultant, and I will receive 15% off of her production. And I brought Trey into the business. He's really killing. He's going in right now, and he's at 42%, which is a qualified producer. And you will earn 8% off of his production. And this other way is called wholesale. And now my partner is going to teach you the other two ways how we earn extra income.
Hi guys, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm about to go ahead and spotlight you. What? Oh, your camera's still off. You teaching us without
It
seeing?
is. I'm sorry. I'm driving. I hope you
Oh,
can hear
okay.
me.
Okay.
Well, this weekend I had JKO, so I'm driving back from Orlando. But my part is royalties. So to pick up where she left off, with royalties, you basically become eligible once you have your 2 supervisors under your downline. And the way that I was able to understand it best was under your 2 supervisors, they are also going to recruit 2 distributors. Let's just say, hypothetically, they're able to recruit 2 distributors each. And then those 2 distributors are able to recruit 2 distributors each. So that equals 4. Oh, so difficult, sorry. And then, so basically, that ends up totaling up to 14 distributors. And let's just say each distributor or each supervisor distributor is able to recruit 10 clients each. and each client is able to purchase their products at, let's just say, $200. So if you multiply your 14 downline,
Jasmine,
or
can I stop you real quick?
sure.
Okay, first of all, I want you to drive safe. Second of all, would you feel more comfortable if you sent a video instead of you doing it while you're driving? Because I know you said you just left JKO, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd rather you do it where you're more confident, and I want it to actually kind of just be you still. You know what I mean? And I know you said it was difficult probably because you're driving, you're trying to still drive safe, you're trying to and trying to teach something at the same time. I can only imagine how crazy that is. If you'd feel more comfortable, I promise you it's no problem, and you can just go. Because look, I ain't gonna knock you for going to your event, right? But we gotta do what we gotta do. So if you feel more comfortable if you just sent a video?
Yes, that would be easier.
Okay, perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. We're all holding Jasmine accountable of sending this video of the royalties and the bonuses by the end of the night or whenever you get. Well, actually, we'll give you till tomorrow since I know you're driving. Is that cool? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay. It's all good. Yep. Yes, ma'am. I just rather, because I know you really know your stuff, but I can only imagine how like crazy it is. One second. How crazy it is to be trying to drive, teach, not crash, all that at the same time. And
Yes.
I'd be damned if we gotta hear something crazy happen while I try to get this marketing plan about you. No.
Yeah.
Please focus on the road. It's no problem though. We'll be looking forward to the video.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. So first of all, Paris, you did absolutely amazing. That's number one. And I just wanted to explain why we go so hard on doing the marketing plan real quick. The marketing plan is the foundation of the business, right? That's how you came in. That's what you get taught once you're in. It's at every SDS. It's on the HOM. It's repeated like over and over again. So if you're not like confident in the marketing plan, you literally can't be confident in your business. You can be confident in these products, but as far as like growing a check, it's going to be very hard to be confident in that if you're not confident in the marketing plan. It's kind of like, has anyone ever worked at a restaurant before or like drive-through or something, and you have to learn the menu when you get there, or they won't even put you out on the floor because it doesn't make any sense. I know I used to work at McAllister's Deli, and I had to sit there and study the menu for like a week straight until I knew everything on the menu to be put on the floor. Same thing with the marketing plan. Take it upon yourself, study it, etc. Your sponsor's not going to be like, hey, you got to have it memorized by this date. A lot of it you learn as you go and all of that, but put a time frame on it for yourself. You're your own boss in this business. That goes down to everything that we do. I know a lot of us right now are following like this 90-day plan. Things are great, but no one's over your shoulder like, hey, do this today. Did you do your 25 invites? No. You get to be the boss of your own business and hold yourself accountable for it. Like take full responsibility of learning the marketing plan. That I needed to say that because I don't want to make it a thing on this call where we have to sit here and go, oh my God, who doesn't know bonuses? Let's do them. No, it's your business. No more fluff. No more holding each other's hands to get through it. If this is your business and you want to take it serious, hold yourself accountable. Do it. That goes for yourself. That goes for the people that you bring in. It just shows how serious you are about your business. Y'all get me? All right, cool. So I don't know if y'all were on the call that I dropped in the chat for 7 p.m. Eastern, but I talked about on there, like just starving your distractions and feeding your focus. So what I want us to do, because I feel like it's a really good thing that needs to be talked about and it's a release, is we're going to go around. You can introduce yourself. And then I want y'all to say what things you're letting go of, you're committing to letting go of, so that you can go to where you are. And then you're going to state your next level, and that's how you're getting there. Is everyone cool with that? Yeah, I know it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's something that needs to be said. The reason why is because I'm going to write it down. That way I can hold you accountable. Like Trier said, she's going to stop doing X, Y, Z, and this is what she's going to do. And this is where she's going to be, and this is by when. Great, Trier, remember when you had said and I can pull it back up, right? Yeah, so that means I get to learn your distractions, what you're cutting off or what you're letting go of, and where you're going next. And I'm gonna go first. So first of all, my name is Annie. Like I said, been in the business for 3 years. I'm a current global expansion team member. And right now, what I'm letting go of is laziness. That's number one. Another thing that I'm letting go of is excessive going out. I'm letting go of, and all these things are because they're not in alignment with my goal. Me being lazy is not in alignment with my goals. Me taking midday naps when it's not necessary is not in alignment. I've been doing that a lot recently. So this is what I'm letting go of. I'm going to let my laziness. I'm letting go of excuses. I'm letting go of, like I said, going out, excessive going out. I'm letting go of drinking. And I'm letting go of eating out. Why? Because I spend entirely too much money doing so. And the next level that I'm going to, and I'm letting go of being in my feelings. And what I mean by that is when people don't want to do things that I want them to do, and when people don't see the potential in themselves, and that goes for my clients, for my team members, I'm going to stay out of my feelings so that I can pour my energy into the people that do want to go and grow with me. So that's something that I'm letting go of, is being in my feelings. My next level is Global Expansion Team 2.5. For those of you who don't know, that is 50,000 documented volume points in your organization, 3 months straight. Heard? Your organization is made up of your supervisors that are in your downline. So a 50,000 org, and what that means to me is that I'm not the only one who's growing. I'm not the only one who's getting $1,000 check. I want other people to see what this opportunity is really about. And in order for me to do that, I have to let go of all the things that I just said. So y'all are holding me accountable for that. I commit to letting go of all of those things, and I commit to fully stepping into my greatness right here on this call, and then going to a Global Expansion Team 2.5 before LDW. So Leadership Development Weekend is LDW. I know we have a couple of new people on here, and that is an event in April and October where only supervisors can go. So yeah. Who wants to let go?
Me. I do. All right. I had my finger on the unmute because I wanted to go first, really bad. So I started this 90-day plan last Monday, and I added my distractions into my 90-day plan. And some of those are earning. I needed something more to hold myself accountable, earning something instead of just having distractions. As far as TV time, I always like to watch something before I go to bed. And so I have to do all of my daily tasks that I have for that day so I can earn my TV time at night. And I'm taking this so seriously that my accountability partner, my boyfriend, actually has my daily tasks as his phone background. And we actually were sitting down eating supper tonight, and we couldn't watch something because I haven't read my 30 pages of my book. And he actually held me accountable, and it really made me feel good that I know he's serious about it, and he knows I'm serious about this. So no extra TV time, no extra phone stuff when I'm working from my phone. I really tend to, when I'm trying to work from my phone, I get distracted and just start scrolling, liking things. Next thing I know, I'm creeping on people, whatever. It's annoying, so I really want to take that out. I'm starting this thing, no complaining. It's something that my family makes fun of me for. I just catch myself complaining about things. So I really am working on that. And then another thing that I'm starting to earn as well is I really like a late night snack, whatever, somewhat healthy. And I have to earn that as well. So if I didn't do my daily tasks, or if I didn't do my weekly tasks, whatever it was, I don't get that. And then another one was feeling sorry for myself is something that this 90 days, I'm not letting that happen. So that's going to take some work because I tend to do that sometimes. And with all of this and my 90-day plan, really working on these things, holding myself accountable, I'm hitting my first cut of Active Soup this month. I'm already on track, pretty close. So yeah, that's all I got, guys.
You want me to go? It caught me off guard. My name is Jaleesa. I'm from Green Bay. Now I'm just I'm totally can you, You totally caught me off guard. Now I just lost my train of thought, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to be talking about. Can you
What are you letting go of?
Okay. So when I started the business, I thought like I could have a social life. Well, I mean I can, but like I was wanting to do the business like super seriously, and I wasn't being taken seriously by my friends because I was always going out. And so this year, I dedicated, or yeah. So this year I'm cutting out going out and drinking. I actually told my friends that because I said like, because I want them to know that like I'm gonna start taking this seriously. Just because like a lot of things have been going on in my personal life where I know like in order for some of the things in my life to be like okay, then I would need to start taking the business seriously. And one of them is to just, like I said, cut out going out all the time because I was going out like every weekend. So that's one thing. And then another is with being on the 90-day plan with Kylando and the rest of our organization. I've been doing a lot of like the rewards as well, like for myself. But now I lost my train of thought again. I guess that's the biggest one I would say is that just the giving up, going out and not, and the drinking because I feel like that was really holding me back and just like I was physically unable to do the things that I needed to do for my business because like being hungover all day, I don't have the energy to reach out to people or I'm sleeping all day. Like it wasn't working. And like I said, people were not taking me seriously. And that's honestly like probably the only thing that I'm really giving up right now. Because for me, that's like huge. Because like I said, that's what my life was. So yeah.
It's Rosanna, one half of Virgin Islands Fit Couple, present World Team member. Two things specifically that I am giving up in order for me to get where I need to go is attachment because I tend to be such a nurturer that I feel like I can save the planet. And it's something that I get laughed at all the time because you would hear our uplines like Annie and Steven, they would tell you not to get attached because you can't force people to do what they don't want to do. You just have to continue planting seeds and show them the vision by being the proof. And eventually, when they see the vision, they will come around. But just keep pouring into people and not just pulling that attachment and pouring all your energy into them that other persons that can possibly benefit from the opportunity suffer for it. Another thing is eating out. So that has been a struggle last year, and it's something that we promised ourselves we're not gonna do this year. We're gonna try. We're not try. We're gonna meal prep whenever we're out because when we tend to be out, we're out quite a long time that it causes us to want to go and purchase food that kills our pockets and forfeit us opportunities where our money can be going in pre-sale tickets for events. So this is something that we decided that we're not going to do anymore. We're also going to make sure that we purchase all pre-sale ticket events and dedicate our time and our energy to all of our events. So that is something that we're going to do, something that I'm going to let go of. And our next pin is going to be Active World Team, which is 2,500 documented volume points, 4 months in a row, 5,000 one out of those months, 500 royalty points, 10,000 organizational volume, and we will achieve this by April, and by extravaganza we will be in Cuts of Get. So we're doing exactly what we've been nurtured to do by our uplines, which is all you can do right now as a world team member and below is build your team, recruit, retain, and just continue to nurture them. So that's my let go of. on what I'm gonna do.
Hey y'all. Rosie's accent has me like homesick right now because my mom's side of the family is from the British Virgin Islands. So I'm from Baton Rouge and name's Alexis. But the first thing I'm letting go of is wasting my time. I do a lot of mindless scrolling and playing games and watching like Netflix and Hulu. So I actually deleted all the games off my phone this morning because I spent 2 hours in bed just playing games that are getting me nowhere. I'm letting go of midday naps. They're not getting me anywhere, and I have tea. So I'm letting go of excuses. One of the biggest excuses that I make for myself is that I'm shy, but I broke that shyness when I worked in food service. So I can do it again for my business. And the next level that I'm aiming for is supervisor.
What up? Am I on? Okay, cool. What up, y'all? Desmond out here in Atlanta. One half of the McLean gang. What I'm giving up is number one is procrastination. A lot of times I see myself like saying I'm gonna do something, and I put it off. And that comes into where I think is fear. So I'm also giving up fear because sometimes there's situations where it's like I should have said something, or I shouldn't have made the assumption that maybe they can't use the business opportunity, or maybe they can't use the result, or maybe they're just too fit, or maybe, so a lot of times I will make the assumption, and I got to stop, assuming that, people are going to be like, they're not going to be great business partners. A lot of times, I got many distributors right now that aren't doing anything, and so I kind of put that on other people when they may just be fired up for the business opportunity. So another thing is like sometimes I may, like right now I'm not feeling well, and I may have to take too much time away from my business just because I'm not feeling well, and just too many rest days when I know I have too many goals to accomplish as well. So really it's just I'm reading a book called The Power. So I'm continuously reading, pouring into myself, pouring into others, continuing to love, do more affirmations, and like not only just speak about what I want, just really feel it. Like if I want the house, I want the position, I want the pen, next pen level gonna be active supervisor on my way on and do this business with my wife. So on our way to World Team. But I really, really just want to get into a position where I'm feeling where I want to be. Like if I want to cross the stage, I really want to vision and feel ourselves crossing the stage. So, for me, it's just not more just like you put out what you get. And so if I'm going to continue to pour out love, I want to receive that back, pen levels, and just being happy for others so that one day, we walk across that stage, people will be happy for us. So that's where I'm at.
Whoa. Hey, once again, I'm Paris. And some things that I am letting go is my shyness. I'm just so shy. I just don't know why. I just be so nervous. But I really want to let go because it's not going to get me anywhere, especially in my business. I have to be talkative. Another thing is unnecessary spending habits. I usually, my pride is in the way. So I work at Golden Corral, so I usually take a lift there and back because I really hate asking people for stuff, and it's like $20 a day each time. So that's really unnecessary to me, especially when I have people that wouldn't mind taking me to work. So I really want to save more money, and what else? Sometimes when I come home, I take naps too, but I need to let that go too, cause I feel like I be wasting so much time and unnecessary people. Honestly, I feel like some of my conversations really be unnecessary for me. It's like, what are you helping me to accomplish? Are you helping me, or are you just talking about something else? So I want to let go of that. The next level that I am aiming for is a supervisor, because I'm trying to go on vacations. Not just that, it's just I just want to grow in the business. That's all I got.
Oh, hey, it's me. Okay. So what's up, everybody? Alyssa here in Green Bay. I am under Kylie in Orlando, so I'm local in Green Bay. For anybody that doesn't know, everybody calls me Miss Fields, as you can see on the screen. So for me, the main thing that I'm letting go of is tiptoeing in this business. I've been hearing that a lot lately, and the things that stick out to you are the things that you need to hear the most. I was going out every weekend, and my business was not a priority. So tiptoeing is gone. That's in 2018. That's already gone. Excuses are gone. Sometimes I'm like, oh, well, I'm a single mom with 2 kids, and I work all these hours. I don't have time to be at the club, or I don't have time for this. No, that's an excuse, because we make time for the things that are a priority. Toxic people. I've been dismissing people, even friends. Like a best friend is now in 2018. She ain't making it to 2019. Sorry for ya. I don't have time for that. I gotta go. You're stuck here, and I'm trying to go this way. I don't watch TV anymore. I do not aimlessly scroll. When I'm on social media or I'm on my phone, it is with intentions and with intentions only. It's not that I don't watch TV. It's just that it has to be earned. And that's after my 90-day plan. Tasks for the day are done. And if I got time to watch TV, then I should be in the gym, or I should be at the club, or I should be doing something else. That's just my mindset. And then the next level that I'm looking for is active supervisor, because I have not mastered that yet. But with getting serious about my business, that's on its way. But that's not the main focus. The main focus is for World Team and then active World Team. So that's where I'm at. That's all I got.
Hey, what's good? I'm Josh from Green Bay. My sponsor is actually Alyssa. I've been in the business now. The 20th will be 3 months for me. I'm a QP right now. I am about to be a supervisor very, very shortly, either here at the end of the month or here before the end of the month. Things that I'm going to be letting go are shyness and fear, because I might not seem that way, but sometimes when I get into pressure situations, I feel like my voice shifts and I get nervous for some odd reason. A really big thing for me is I'm getting rid of all drinking all 2019, because probably for like the last 6-7 years has been a huge problem for me. And I kind of want to see what life is like sober completely. I mean, I haven't, ever since starting Herbalife, I really didn't drink that much anymore, but I want to be completely different and step out of who I am into who I'm going to become. Also, I want to let go of no negativity, no personal or outside. I don't want to let the outside affect me, who I am as a person, and how I feel every day. And I want to let go of impulsivity. And really, when it comes down to that, I mean, like impulsiveness, like impulsive emotions, not letting things like simmer inside your mind before you act or speak. So that's what I'm letting go this year.
Josh, I know you said supervisor, but that's like done already. So
Yeah.
We need a new goal, bro. That's like done, like yesterday already.
Yeah, well, there's third cut DAP soon next month, and then I guess active supervisor. That's what.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next person. I just couldn't like let you just say supervisor. It's already there. The pen just ain't there yet. That's all. Sorry.
Hey everyone, my name is Angela. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, and my things to cut out is stop not completing things. I have a problem with starting and not finishing. That's been a big problem my entire life, and I'm just sick of not completing everything. Another thing is getting the word I cannot out of my vocabulary, because I really can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Another thing that I want to stop, and I'm looking down because I had it written down, but I can't find it, of course, is being more consistent with my workouts. This month, I told myself that I was going to focus more on forming my stomach area, and I started off strong, and I let little things distract me. So that's another thing. Stop the little things from distracting me. And another thing, when the weekends come, it's like I'm still worn out because I literally have 4 jobs, including this one. So it's like I literally just zone out, and it's like, no, that's the time to still keep hustling, still do what you have to do. And that's pretty much it for me. And move up to supervisor, sorry.
I was just about to say where to go. Where you at currently? You gotta say where you're at currently and where you going.
I am currently at qualified senior consultant. Sorry, my brain is shot. And I want to be at supervisor within the next month, if not by the end of this month.
I think you had it right the second time you said it. Don't second guess yourself. I know that like sometimes when you start declaring your goals on these calls, you be like not wanting to all the way say it because it's like, damn, people are listening. Like I might actually have to do it. When it feel uncomfortable like that, that's when you need to say it the most. That's when you need to go ahead and declare. By the way, you said qualified producer when you're a senior consultant because you're really already a qualified producer. You just, the pen ain't just there yet. Like I just told Josh, he already a supervisor. He already did the work. Pen just ain't there yet. That's why we keep on going. We keep on going. We keep on going. I think that the only person that I'm missing is Jasmine. Jasmine, can you talk right now? All right, we're gonna come back to her.
Yeah, actually, if you can hear me.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so what I need to let go of is also starting things and not all the way completing. And also I need to let go of fear because I noticed that I guess I tend to second doubt myself, and then that's when I let fear in. So I just need to work on that, making sure I change that. And my goal is to get to active supervisor.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for still go ahead and sharing with us. Y'all, first of all, I have to show y'all how serious I am about this. Okay. I want y'all to know I just wrote it off. Yep. You see your name? Yeah. I wasn't playing. So moral of me showing that to y'all is showing you how serious I am about holding y'all accountable. And the reason why actually I have, before I go into my little spiel, Alexis, supervisor by when? I didn't hear that part.
The goal is by the end of my 90-day plan.
Which started last week?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And Desmond, active supervisor and world team by when?
By Extravaganza.
World team by Extravaganza?
LDW, I'm sorry. By LDW.
Oh, I was about to say, because if you hit active supervisor this month, that don't make no sense. I'll just, that would be a little scary. But, cool, thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I had wrote that down for y'all. So, yeah, I was serious about me holding y'all accountable. Type a 1 in the chat. Y'all don't have to unmute. Type a 1 if it felt good to say what your distractions were. And like you kind of like released them a little bit. And it felt like really good to like share that with somebody else. Because it felt good for me to say it out loud. And that's kind of why I wanted y'all to do it too. Is because it's one thing for you to say it in your head, and it's another thing for, I wanted y'all to really think about like, what do I need to let go of for me to go up in this business, for me to go up in life general? Because this business, y'all know, things that we learn here, we apply everywhere. For my relationships to get better, probably stop drinking. That's me. Like everything in my life, and I feel like connects in a way. So my laziness, the going out, the excuses, the drinking, the eating out, is going to strengthen not just Herbalife, not just my business, but my entire life. My mental everything. So something that came up a lot, and pretty much like that's why I wanted to do this also, is so that we could kind of pick what we need to talk about. And one thing that came up a lot of the time was wasting time. A lot of us spoke about time that were wasted, even if it's drinking. Jaleesa, I know how hard it is to be like, I have a drinking problem. I'm hungover the entire next day. I don't want to do anything. I'm not accomplishing anything. My business is up and down because every other day I'm sleeping until God knows when. That's a time waster. Watching TV, anyone who said that, you're wasting time. Anyone who said scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, playing games, Alexis, it's wasting time. So I think that a lot of us have the same issue, and it's a time wasting. Partying, it's wasting time that we could be putting into our business, that we could be putting into our mental, that we could be putting into our physical, so that we can become better, so that we can get to these goals that we're setting out. On the call that I spoke on at 7 o'clock, I talked about doing things that are in alignment with your goals. And everything that you do, this is how I treat my life. When I'm about to do something, I'm about to say something, I'm about to make a decision. How is this in alignment with my goals? Me watching TV for an hour is not in alignment with my goals. It's just not. I'm going to get my extra hour of sleep so that I can be as energized as possible for tomorrow, so that I can have another killer day, no matter if all my things are done or not, because it's not in alignment right now. Every single thing that you do has to be in alignment for what you're going for. Somebody was talking about their friends. I believe it was Jaleesa. Yeah, telling your friends, like, I'm not going out. And I know that sometimes it gets really hard when you're living and eating out too. Everyone who said eating out, everybody eats out. Everybody goes out. But that's their life. We want something different for our lives, so we have to move differently right now. We can't go out right now because we want to be able to party in Paris in 2 years. We can't eat out right now because I want to be able to swipe my card and it not matter in a year if I'm eating caviar and creme brulee. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to live differently right now. That's something that I'm one of those people. I have the money to eat out, but I want that money to be for something else right now. In the beginning, when I started doing Herbalife, I heard like someone said on a call, the money that you make an extra, what are you spending it on? Because that determines your attitude towards the business. Because then you're complaining about being broke because you're spending the extra money you have on eating out. It don't make no sense. When that extra money could have went to your bills, so that it felt good when you're doing Herbalife. Like, yeah, I made money this month from Herbalife and I spent it on my bills, not on Zaxby's 3 days in a row. Zaxby's in Atlanta. I don't know if y'all got that in Wisconsin, but oh, y'all didn't like my Wisconsin accent. Okay, anyway. Moral is, everything that you do, Josh, don't laugh. Everything that you do has to be in alignment with the end goal. We got like so many active supervisors on here. Raise your hand if you've ever done 2,500 before. You've ever done it. We got Alyssa and we got Rosanna. Were you like super focused when you did it? You were talking to a lot of people when you did it? Desmond, your hands up? Okay, so you've done it before. You know how to do it again. Sure, how focused you been? And you real close, I know. How focused you been? Think about it like that. Do what works. When you're in alignment with your goals and you're saying no to even, y'all, sometimes the things don't even be bad for you. Sometimes it don't even be bad. It's just not in alignment with the goal right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, someone asked me, can I come speak at an event? But it had nothing beneficial to my life at all. It would take like 3 or 4 hours out of my day. That's not an off day for me. I had to say no, because this is a time that I chose to build my team. It's not in alignment with my goals. Was it a bad thing? No. But this is what I committed to doing, going to global expansion team. I even wrote down my own goal again, y'all. That's how serious I am about it. It's not in alignment at all. It's not alignment to me helping my team earn $1,000 each. Like, I will be satisfied when everybody that I brought into the business has $1,000 check at minimum. And I'm not stopping until I get there. Like, that's just is what it is. Another thing that came up a lot was the getting uncomfortable thing. Everybody has that somewhere on there. I know Paris said it a couple times. I know Angela said it. I know Jasmine said breaking up with the fear and the doubt. Nothing comes from, if you feel like every single day everything's so stagnant and nothing's pulling you and everything's just like this, like literally you're just like this every single day, your business is not going to grow. It's just not. You have to be doing something that makes you cringe just a little bit. Doing face-to-face still makes me cringe. Going out and handing out flyers still makes me cringe. Like really cringe. If it's not making you cringe and you're not getting uncomfortable. Rosanna and Mackenzie went out and y'all went to different businesses, right? I know it made you cringe a little bit, like, oh, the feeling that you got when you were walking into each one, but it was something different that they were doing to grow their business. And I promise you I didn't mean to say that word. Their stuff gonna bang this month. Their business is gonna bang because they're doing things that are getting them really, really uncomfortable. If following that 90-day plan, sometimes when I know a lot of y'all are following Kylan Orlando's 90-day plan, if some days you're like, dang, I want to do everything on this list. Like, I could just sleep for like 1 more hour, or I can like, maybe go out to eat, and then you're not comfortable. You're going to be comfortable. Going out to eat and going to sleep is comfortable. But doing that plan when you don't feel like it, real uncomfortable. Like, fall in love with being uncomfortable. Fall in love. I'm going to say it one more time. Fall in love with being uncomfortable. Fall in love with it. Like, fall in love with being stretched a little bit and doing things that don't really feel like the best. Something else that we got on here that somebody said, midday naps. I don't even want to talk about that. That was on mine too. We got tea, we got total control, we got lift off. Granted, if you need a nap to function like a 30-minute power nap, cool. Take a 30-minute power nap and get back to work, but put it somewhere in your structure. I don't know what y'all structures are. I think I sent mine in the chat. Did I send my daily DMO? Yeah? Okay. Where can I do a nap at 3 o'clock during my errands? If my time permits. I can take a 30-minute nap, but that's the only time. If I'm tired at 12, go get some tea. You're still clocked in. Do you go to sleep when you're at work? No. You don't be like, hold on, I'm going to go to sleep real quick. Y'all, the orders, y'all good at the cash register? No, you don't. Parents work at Golden Corral. In the middle of your shift, can you just be like, I'm going to go to sleep? Hell no, you're going to get fired. Quick. Treat your business the same exact way you would if it was, because let me tell you what it is. It's not a $94 investment. It's $1 million company. Treat it like you can make $1 million in a year because you can. Treat it that way. You can make as much as the people that's the business owners that you work for right now, you can make as much as they do. You have an opportunity to make as much as they do. You got to treat it like so. You can't go to sleep in the middle of their shift. Don't go to sleep in the middle of your own business shift. Treat your business with the same respect that you do with those people that you clock in for every day. Because how many people on here are full-time? Don't got no other job. Everybody got a full-time mindset, Josh. I know. But like don't have no other job that they go out, clock, 1, 2, including myself. So I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Treat your business with the same respect as you do for the people that you clock in for every single day. Okay, that was my midnight nap thing. Let's talk about all these active supervisor goals. We don't have no goal underneath supervisor, which is amazing. But let me tell you something. The difference between going to supervisor, active supervisor, world team is nothing. Absolutely nothing. And neither is my goal. My goal, 2.5, no difference. None. Retail and recruit. I cut my finger. Anyways, retail and recruit. That's it. We don't got no difference in these goals. The only thing is I have a team to pour into in the middle of my DMO. But I'm still doing the same thing as y'all. Retailing these clients, showing off the results, working on myself, pouring into myself, and then going to show other people to the opportunity. Recruit, same thing. Earning the income, doing the $20 profit so I can go tell somebody else about the $20 profit. Doing the $200 profit so I can go tell somebody else about the $200 profit and how they can earn this income. There's no difference. and anybody's goals on this call. There's no difference, like I told the people on the call before this, in Annie Buffins and Jaleesa Codwell, and Mrs. Fields and Alexis Evans, except for names, backgrounds, all that stuff. But when it comes down to this opportunity, we all got the same thing going on. What you doing with your time? Taking a nap? Going to sleep? On Instagram, scrolling? I gave that up a long time ago. People be like, did you see so-and-so's story? And nope. I see my own story. That's about it. I love them, though. I check on my team like every now and then to see how they doing. But I literally tell them, you want some feedback on your story? Great. Tell me when to go watch it. Because I'm not about to sit on Instagram all day. That's a business tool for me. And that's it. That's why I pay my phone bill. Not to sit there and watch other people's lives. Because, whoa, that can get crazy quick. Y'all know you be on one page. Then 30 minutes later, you're like, how did I get to this live? And what is this girl doing with the slime? I don't know about y'all, but that be happening to me. I'm like, did this little kid make a slime? How did I get here? That's not what we on there for, unless you want to be. But remember, we're doing things that are in alignment with our goals. You just said that you was cutting off procrastination and, that was Desmond. My bad. Desmond, just in case you forgot your reminder. No procrastination. But you just said you're letting go of excessive scrolling, Trier. You can't be on there just chilling. You want to scroll. Great. Let me tell you what to scroll through. When I feel like scrolling, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you what I do. I go to some kind of fitness page and I just scroll and I click on people and I DM them. Scrolling, baby. If you want to scroll and do that. Make it make sense. Because I be looking at some good stuff. I be like, oh yeah, let me say that workout, but also let me DM her. Make it make sense. Scroll with things that are in alignment for what you're doing. The other day, I was scrolling through people at Ireland men. That was weird. However, I was scrolling for distributors because I wanted an international team this year. So I was doing things that were in alignment with my goals. Y'all get where I'm going with this? All alignment, all 2019. Friends, partying, everything that you do, alignment. Now that I got my spill out on these things that we're letting go of, does anybody have any questions? And the last thing I wanted to do was go over this web because I seen that you guys sent, and I know that not everybody sent it. I'm gonna assume that Kelly and Orlando's group, y'all must have to send your webs on Sunday. Yeah, I beat that. I seen forward a message. I said, oh, they on top of it. Okay, so I just wanted to go over with my web real quick of how I do it. So can y'all see this? Okay, okay, don't worry about it. Purpose of the web is so that you can make sure that you're for me, I have follow-up days. Where's my sheet with my follow-up days? Only God knows. But on my follow-up days, what I like to do is my new clients for that current month on Monday. On Tuesdays, I do preferred members, and I invite them to the HOM on Wednesday. On Wednesdays, I do new distributors or potential distributors. I'm very structured, moral of the story, if you're not writing it down. And it goes the same thing every single week. Thursday is the previous month's web, or January or February 2017, don't matter. I'm inviting old people to that, letting them know that I'm still here. Hey, it's me again, and I'm still here to get you on a plan. Friday is God knows what. Oh, active distributors on Fridays. But the web, though, helps me say, what is the word I'm looking for? Stay on top of, let's just say, with the people that I need. Nobody's getting forgotten about. You're tracking each month, whether you have 2 people on this web or 20, doesn't matter. You get to not forget about anybody, still go back, follow up with the people. I don't know if y'all might put the volume of what the person ordered. Are they on a full plan? Are they weight loss, weight gain? Whatever works for you. What I like to do is 3 lines or 3 sections. Clients, write the client down as soon as I get them. Preferred members that have ordered, write it. Because the purpose of the web is, who are you coaching? That's what it's showing you. Who are you coaching this month? I'm coaching my people who are on products, right? So my clients on products, my preferred members on products. And the reason why I like to separate them is so that clients at the top, I know who I need to talk to about becoming a preferred member. Preferred members, I know who I need to talk. It's like a dish cycle. Preferred members, I know who I'm talking about who's starting as a distributor. Distributors, I'm making sure that, hey, checked off. She's going to her event. Great to know. Blah, 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 and making sure that I'm getting people's questions answered. Moral of the story is if you don't already do a web, please do your web. We're going to start. Expected of you in our Leadership Academy chat is to send your webs on Sundays, Mondays, weekly intentions. I already don't know. I have to go through the thing because y'all been absolutely killing it this week. I was like, wow, I don't even have to talk. This is amazing. They're so amazing. I can't catch up. I go do something for 30 minutes. I come back and it's like, oh, everybody. And I think that it's because, I don't know why, I just felt like this Leadership Academy, Stephen was like, I'm going to give Annie all growing leaders. And then I got blessed. Like, wow. Anyways, moral is I'm going to send the web in, but I really just want to acknowledge everybody who's on here right now who has been showing up as a leader in the chat. I told y'all this on the first day. I'm not the only leader in the group. I am the Leadership Academy leader for this group. Yes, my name was at the top. Great spanking. That's because I'm a tab team member. That's it. I'm just the one of the first ones on our org to do it. That's it. Y'all are on the way, though. How we're going to get there, though, is y'all continuously showing up as leaders, because that's exactly what y'all are. Letting go of the distractions and just putting everything that we're supposed to be putting into full play. Jasmine, you have a question? 90-day plans that we're doing and all of that. Whatever y'all do, do not give up. Do not let your foot off the gas. I've been literally watching the greatness. When it feels hard, when you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like doing that stuff, that's when you do need to do it the most. Because Alyssa was like, yeah, I feel you. I can only imagine you got kids and a job. I'd be tired. I ain't got no kids and no job. So I can only imagine. When Jaleesa was like, I'm a mother of, I was like, oh my, every time someone says that, I'd be like, my heart. Because I'd be tired. But y'all, it's going to be so worth it when you're able to be like, yo, I lived that way for so long. I did 4 90-day plans back to back so that I could get this pin right here and take my family to do whatever they want to do. Where I don't have to clock in no more. Where I'm able to do et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Whatever it is that a child want to do. Rosanna, your bundle of joy that you're bringing into the world, when you're able to give them everything plus more. And yeah, that's my spiel on that. Jasmine, I think you have a question. You can unmute if you. I tried to unmute you, but it muted you right back.
Oh, yes, I do. I think I may have missed that part where you said you want us to send in the webs. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that.
So I'm going to send mine in the chat, and I'm going to send a voice message of me speaking as soon as we get off the call. And then you'll probably understand more once you see it physically.
Okay, cool.
Because I tried to put it in the camera. It's not really working. But I'll go ahead. You probably already know, too. But I'll go ahead and send that as soon as we get off the call. Go ahead, Alyssa.
My question is, are you going to let us know who the people for the marketing plan are next week right away then, or do we find that out later this week?
I'll drop that. I said I was going to do it at the end of the call, but I'll drop it in the chat when I drop my web. Cool. All right, y'all. It's time to go get on the family time call. I hope that y'all took something away from our first call. I'm very excited that I get to hold you guys accountable for all of these things that we set out. The only thing that I'm asking y'all to do, because the 15th is arriving, and for everyone who said that they wanted to do their 2,500, it's one thing to do your 2,500, right? But it's another thing to master it. So mastering it means doing way before the last week of the month. So I'm challenging everybody who said they're doing their 2,500 to get it done by the 15th. Tria, you heard. Alyssa, you heard. Rosanna, you heard. Josh hit supervisor yesterday. Desmond, you heard. Jaleesa, you heard. I'm just making sure. Jasmine, all the supervisors on the call, we hitting it by the 2,500. I mean, by the 2,500. Definitely by the 2,500. But by the 15th, let's set up to go on these vacations. Let's set up to go platinum at LDW. Let's set up for the rest of our lives. Yeah, y'all with it? All right, cool. If y'all have feedback from the call, drop it in the chat. Speak it on the family time call, whatever y'all are going to do. Like I said, I hope that y'all took something away from it. And I'm excited to learn and grow with y'all like I had told y'all before. I'm going to unmute us, even though I'm about to see y'all in like 2 seconds on the family time call. Make sure you get on there and make sure you send your takeaways.
Take that pimp off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I look like a little boy.